Have you ever felt like the universe is quietly redrawing the map of your life, gently guiding those once familiar faces out of your sight? A close cousin drifts away after fewer gatherings. A colleague who sparked inspiration moves to a new city, leaving you with unanswered questions. Or a friend from your meditation group suddenly departs, as if time has silently severed the bond. These moments can shake you, prompting questions like, "What's happening? Did I do something to lose them?" But what if their departure isn't a calamity, but an invitation from the universe, beckoning you toward your true self? Picture your life as a book, each person entering as a chapter, bringing lessons to help you grow. When the universe guides them away, it's not stealing your story. It's opening a new chapter where you become the protagonist. Their departure is a sign, a gentle yet resolute call from the universe, inviting you to step into the journey of awakening, a path of discovering your inner light, where you realize you don't need anyone to feel whole. This isn't loss. It's an opportunity to peer into your soul, heal old wounds, and flow with the current of life. For those seeking meaning in the voids left by others, this article is a companion. It will guide you through the lessons the universe is offering, not by clinging to the past, but by embracing the present. I've stood before a departing friend, feeling like a piece of me was lost, only to realize the universe was teaching me to stand tall alone. Are you ready to open the next page of your book, where each departure is a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your awakening? When those who were once part of your life begin to drift away, it's not by chance. In the journey of spiritual awakening, these departures are pivotal moments orchestrated by the universe, like winds shifting the sails of your ship. But what is this phenomenon, and why is it an essential part of discovering yourself? Spiritual awakening is like waking from a long dream, where you once believed happiness depended on external things, relationships, validation, or stability. In truth, it's a journey of realizing you're part of a greater consciousness, unbound by the stories your mind tells. The universe, like a loving teacher, uses life's events to stir you awake, and one of its most powerful tools is removing those who no longer align with your new path. They leave not to hurt you, but to clear the way for you to step into a space of self-awareness. This phenomenon takes many forms. Sometimes it's a family member, like a sister, growing distant, your conversations no longer touching the soul. Other times, it's a friend from a yoga group who stops showing up, leaving you with a sense of emptiness. Or it's an unexpected event. A relative moves to another city, ending regular meetups. Whatever the form, these departures carry a message. You're being called to explore a deeper version of yourself. Consider a cousin you once shared every joy and sorrow with. One day, she contacts you less, and you feel left behind. Your mind might scream, "What did I do wrong?" But look deeper, and you might see that your reliance on her masked a fear of not being enough on your own. The universe created this distance to help you face that fear, find your inner strength, and learn to love yourself without needing others' validation. These moments aren't random. In spirituality, they're called synchronicities, events that seem coincidental but are meaningful alignments by the universe to guide you. As you awaken, your energy shifts, and those who no longer resonate with your new light naturally drift away. Picture your soul as a field, and their departure is the universe clearing out weeds with shallow roots, giving you space to plant new seeds. This isn't rejection. It's liberation for both you and them to pursue your respective paths. This removal is how the universe clears the way, creating room for new relationships, experiences, and lessons that align with your awakening journey. The question is, are you ready to trust that each departure is a step forward, guiding you to your inner light? When those who were once vital to your life leave, the pain can feel like a cold wind sweeping through, shaking the branches of your soul's forest. A mentor you revered stops responding, a friend who shared your hobbies fades away, or a neighbor you cherished moves elsewhere, leaving you with questions unanswered. But the universe never acts without purpose. Each departure is a stroke in the canvas of your awakening, an invitation to uncover deeper lessons about yourself and how you align with life's flow. The voids they leave are spaces for you to sow new seeds, for your inner light to shine. So, what is the universe trying to teach you through these moments? First, the universe wants you to learn to love without holding on. We often cling to others, believing their presence is our source of joy. When a mentor, who guided you through tough days, exits your life, the pain doesn't stem from their absence, but from the belief that you need them to feel secure. Imagine your heart as a door. When you keep it locked tight out of fear of loss, you also block true love from flowing. The universe, like a gentle breeze, opens that door, teaching you to love with freedom. I once ached when a friend left our meditation group, only to realize love doesn't require possession. It's letting them soar and trusting your heart remains whole. Can you dare to love without fear of loss, letting your heart expand like the sky? Their departure is also a mirror, reflecting parts of you that need healing. When a friend who shared your passion for books or dreams stops showing up, you might feel rejected, wondering, am I not interesting enough? But this is the universe inviting you to look within. Your worth doesn't lie in their validation, but in your eternal essence. I once felt adrift when a neighbor moved away, but facing that emptiness, I saw I'd leaned on our chats to fill my loneliness. The universe is teaching you to find your inner light, to stand firm without needing others to affirm your value. Are you ready to gaze into that mirror and discover your true self? Think of life as a forest, each person a path you've walked. As you awaken, your energy shifts, like a breeze changing course, leading you to new trails. Those who no longer vibe with your new light drift away, not because they're unimportant, but because your path is widening. A neighbor who was once a confidant moves, and you realize those meetups no longer spark joy. This is the universe rearranging to connect you with new companions, perhaps a teacher or a group sharing a deeper vision. Can you trust that each departure is a step toward connections that resonate more deeply? Loss also reminds you to trust in life's greater wisdom. When someone leaves, your mind might cry, "Why me?" But the universe, like an artist, is painting a picture you can't yet see fully. I once doubted when a close friend grew distant, only to realize their departure opened space for me to pursue forgotten passions. Trust doesn't mean passivity. It's walking with faith that everything serves your highest good. Can you let go of fear and let the universe guide you? Finally, the universe teaches you about life's fleeting nature. People, moments are like leaves on a tree, coming and going with the seasons. Resisting this impermanence creates suffering. Embracing it brings ease. Picture yourself in your forest watching leaves fall. Each departure is part of a natural cycle, carrying the promise of new seasons. Can you walk with serenity, knowing every ending holds a new beginning? These lessons, loving freely, finding your inner light, aligning with new paths, trusting life, embracing impermanence, are precious gifts from the universe. They're not burdens, but pathways to awakening. Are you ready to receive them, letting each departure become a leap in your soul's dance? When someone exits your life, the pain isn't just from their absence, but from the silent waves rising in your soul's garden. A spiritual teacher, who once lit your path, stops replying to messages. A friend from an art class, who painted dreams alongside you, quietly withdraws. Or a family member, once your anchor, grows distant amid life's changes. These moments are like a dim light shining on hidden corners of you, stirring fears and old stories you thought were buried. The universe isn't just taking them away to teach you about love or impermanence. It's inviting you to face your ego, the part of you clinging to validation and control. What lies behind these waves, and how do you turn them into a path to awakening? The ego, like a vigilant gatekeeper, often meets departure with arrows of fear. When a spiritual teacher stops connecting, you might feel abandoned, wondering, am I not worthy? When an art class friend drifts away, you might think, they don't find me interesting anymore. These thoughts aren't truth, but the ego's voice, shielding you from pain by spinning tales of inadequacy. I once felt my heart tighten when a close friend stepped back from my life, only to see my ego clinging to the idea that I needed them to feel special. The universe, like a gentle friend, whispers, "This pain isn't about them. It's about what you haven't seen in yourself. Are you ready to listen and enter your inner garden?" Fears of rejection, of not being enough, of being forgotten, are often old wounds, hidden beneath a veneer of confidence. A loved one's growing distance is a mirror, reflecting parts you've avoided. When a family member drifts away, you might try to hold them close or blame them for changing. This is the ego seeking control, dodging the sting of vulnerability. But the universe wants you to sit with that feeling, not to drown in it, but to realize you're greater than the pain. Ask yourself, what is this fear hiding? You might find that feeling abandoned ties to a childhood memory of being overlooked. The universe uses this departure to guide you back to that wound, not to hurt you, but to help you heal. Healing isn't erasing pain, but letting it pass like a wave on the ocean. Try a small practice. Find a quiet corner, place a hand on your heart, and breathe deeply. Picture the pain as a wave rising and dissolving. Ask, if I let go of the story that I'm not enough, who would I be? I did this after losing touch with a teacher and realized the pain didn't define me. It was just part of the journey. When you feel without clinging, you see you're not just your wounds, but an inner light, forever radiant. As you face the ego and heal old stories, you step into a space of freedom. You no longer need others' validation to know your worth. You no longer chase control to avoid hurt. Instead, you move through life with ease, like a wave merging with the vast ocean. The universe doesn't remove people to diminish you, but to remind you that you're part of something greater. Their departure is a doorway to a deeper consciousness. Are you ready to step through, letting your inner light illuminate your soul's garden? When those who were once part of your life slip away, the pain can feel like you're lost in darkness. But if you pause and listen, you'll see the universe never leaves you alone. Each departure is a lighthouse, casting subtle yet powerful signals that it's carving a new path for you. A running buddy who joined you for morning jogs stops showing up, a course instructor who inspired you falls out of touch, or an online acquaintance who shared uplifting posts quietly fades. These voids aren't punishment. They're the universe's way of creating space for you to step into your awakened self. These signs, like a stream guiding you through a new doorway, remind you that you're being led. So, how do you recognize when the universe is opening a path for you? Picture your soul as a door, and the departure of others is the universe gently nudging it open. One of the first signs is a strange feeling, where sorrow blends with serenity. When your running buddy stops joining you, your heart might ache for those morning chats. Yet deep down, you feel an unexplainable lightness, as if an invisible weight has lifted. I felt this when an online friend stopped engaging, only to realize their absence gave me space to hear my own voice. This is the universe whispering that the connection, though once precious, has served its purpose, paving the way for you to explore new depths. Have you ever noticed a moment when pain fades, leaving a quiet sense of freedom? Another sign is the arrival of unexpected opportunities. When someone leaves, the universe often brings new people, experiences, or paths that align with your awakening. Think of the time your course instructor left and soon after you stumbled into a writing group where you found kindred spirits. Or when an online acquaintance faded, you discovered a spiritual podcast that spoke directly to your questions. These aren't coincidences. They're the universe's way of aligning you with what resonates with your new light. Have you noticed new doors opening just as old ones close? Your intuition also sharpens, like a clear stream flowing through your mind. As the universe opens a path, you start sensing inner nudges, as if a deeper part of you is guiding the way. You might feel a pull to join a meditation group, start journaling, or simply spend time alone reflecting. I recall feeling the need to walk alone after a friend left, and in that quiet moment, I rediscovered a passion I'd forgotten. These moments are the universe speaking directly to you. Can you dare to listen to the stream of your intuition? Finally, you'll notice synchronicities, events that seem random but carry deep meaning. You think of someone and they message you. You find a book that answers your question at the perfect time. These coincidences are the universe winking, confirming you're on the right path. When an online friend drifted away, I met a stranger in a cafe who shared a phrase that shifted how I viewed loss. These signs, serenity amidst pain, new opportunities, intuition, and synchronicities, are the universe's language, illuminating your awakening path. They show that each departure is part of a greater picture, guiding you to what truly belongs to you. Are you ready to trust and step through the door the universe is opening, with a soul ready to receive? When those who walked beside you leave your life, they leave not just voids but a path. A trail the universe has drawn to lead you to your inner light. A travel companion who explored new lands with you stops calling. An acquaintance from a book club who shared inspiring pages quietly withdraws. Or a meditation guide who helped you find stillness departs without explanation. The universe's signs, serenity mixed with sorrow, unexpected opportunities, or a sharpening intuition, are gentle winds, inviting you to learn the profound lessons these departures bring. But how do you truly embrace these lessons? How do you turn sadness into strength and loss into a step forward on your awakening journey? Imagine yourself as a traveler, and the universe is handing you a map, conscious practices to navigate this path with an open heart. Start by observing without rushing to judge. When a travel companion drifts away, your mind might label it, "They don't care anymore," or "What did I do wrong?" But pause, as if standing on a hill overlooking your life's path. Instead of calling the departure bad or good, simply witness it. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and ask, "What is this moment inviting me to learn?" I felt lost when a book club acquaintance stopped attending, but by observing, I saw I'd relied on those discussions to feel connected. Observing without judgment unlocks the light of self-awareness. Can you look at loss as a curious traveler, not a wounded victim? Meditation is a breeze that connects you to your inner voice. Set aside 5 minutes daily, find a quiet corner, and close your eyes. Picture the person's departure as a leaf falling from a tree, drifting down life's path. Inhale, feeling peace spread within. Exhale, releasing thoughts of regret. Meditation doesn't erase pain but creates space to hear your intuition, the universe's voice within you. Someone who meditated after losing touch with their meditation guide realized the absence pushed them to find stillness on their own. Can you sit still and let your inner light guide you? Journaling is how you chart this journey's map. Grab a notebook and write, "What is this departure teaching me?" Don't overthink. Just let the pen flow. You might see that your travel companion's distance helped you face a fear of solitude. Or the book club member's exit showed you'd avoided self-discovery. I journaled after a friend left, realizing I'd tied my worth to their presence. Journaling frees trapped emotions and reveals hidden lessons. Can you pick up a pen and let your path become clear? Practicing gratitude and forgiveness raises your inner light. Each day, write one thing you're grateful for about the departure, perhaps the space to explore yourself or a lesson in confidence. Then, write a short letter, no need to send, to the person who left, thanking them for their role and forgiving any pain. I did this after my meditation guide left, and my heart felt lighter. Gratitude and forgiveness pave the way for new connections that align with you. Can you open your heart to thank and let go? Finally, walk with intention to invite what belongs to you. Live true to your new light. Perhaps join a new class, connect with like-minded souls, or spend time nurturing yourself. When you live authentically, the universe brings people and opportunities that match your path. Someone joined a writing group after losing their travel buddy and found kindred spirits. Intentional action is walking with trust that the path is unfolding. Can you step forward, knowing the universe walks with you? These practices, observing, meditating, journaling, gratitude, forgiveness, and intentional action, are winds guiding you through your awakening. They help you learn the universe's lessons, not by resisting loss, but by embracing it as part of your journey. The universe is opening a path, and as you walk with an open heart, your light will illuminate everything. Are you ready to take this map and keep going? When those who were once part of your life drift away, Your heart might cling to the hope that they'll return one day, like a wave flowing back to shore after receding. A college friend who shared laughter through long nights grows distant. A former colleague who sparked creative ideas vanishes after a job change. Or an acquaintance from a volunteer group who brought a sense of belonging leaves without a word. In your awakening journey, you learn to let go, heal, and walk with your inner light, but the question lingers. Will they ever come back? And if they do, what does it mean for your spiritual path? The universe, like moonlight on a winding road, has its own way of answering. Imagine life as a winding road, where those who leave may return when the moment and your energies align. In spirituality, your energy, the light you radiate, shapes what enters your life. As you awaken, that light shifts, and those who don't resonate drift away. But if one day your energies cross again, they might return, bringing a new role. I thought I'd lost a college friend forever, only to reconnect years later at a spiritual workshop, bonding on a deeper level. This wasn't a return to the past, but a new gift, reflecting our awakened selves. Can you trust that the universe might bring them back when the time is ripe? Yet awakening teaches that your happiness doesn't hinge on anyone's return. When you pin hope on a colleague reappearing, you unwittingly hand your light to them. The universe invites you to stand tall, knowing your worth isn't tied to their presence. I once hoped a volunteer group acquaintance would return, but by focusing on my path, I found new connections that fit my journey better. A return, if it happens, is a bonus, not a requirement for your joy. Can you release the need to control and live fully in the now? If they return, it's a chance to apply your lessons, loving without possession, healing your ego, or living true to your light. A colleague might reappear, but now you connect from freedom, not need. Or the universe may bring new people who mirror your awakened self. Everything in life has its timing, connections come and go in a natural rhythm. Think of those who leave as waves, perhaps returning or guiding you to new shores. Whether they return isn't the focus. Awakening is walking your path, knowing each person, each moment, is part of the moonlight guiding you. The universe doesn't promise their return, but it promises you'll always be led, whether with them or new companions. Can you walk forward, trusting that every connection is perfect in the light of your awakening?